Yo, 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 what's going on? It's Terrell Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. This video is, we're going to talk more about the micromanaging of the breed. We're talking about the American Bully, but we're going to reference some other breeds. And we've all heard me mention the Rottweilers, and we've mentioned the Dobermans, and we've mentioned, boxers, but it's a good comparison because these are successful breeds as far as putting an actual breed together. And what do we need to do to get on that level? And we've discussed, a look needs to be very, 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 very distinguishable. We also need to get to the point to where we're following the standard at all times. And I think one of the biggest things in this community is we're going to have to cut out people's idea that you can breed to your standard or you can breed to your preference or a judge can judge to their preference. That's not going to be beneficial at all to the breed. Anything within inside the standard, if you prefer, that's fine. I know with the say for instance the Roddy, I prefer a bigger Roddy, but 27 inches is the max, so you don't want to go over that. Now, you have some people who want to go a little bit shorter, but the one thing that you can really destroy the breed is if you start trying to produce, say, 30-inch Rottweilers. Instead of the 130-pound max, you go up to 170-pound max. That's just an example with the Rottweiler, but the American Bully is so much further along as far as the detrimental qualities. One of those detrimental qualities that we tend to see is, of course, the conformation issues. Now, a judge should never pick a dog with severe conformation issues. There can be small things, but there can't be big major things. And the reason being, of course, is because show dogs are supposed to be the dogs in which we're using to establish the dogs that we should be using for breeding. And if we can't actually make that happen in a proper way, then all we're going to do is put an influx of bad genetics back into our gene pool. And we continue to do that, we'll continue to get worse. There'll never be anything better. It's more of a thing now that we need to be cleaning up everything. And that goes down to the smallest of characteristics. We need to go down, from the feet to the hips. And I think some of these things have gotten so bad that literally you're probably thinking about eliminating 2/3 of the dogs. And when I say eliminating, I'm not talking about killing them, but I think we need to take the best breeding stock that we have and breed it to the best breeding stock that we have and continue that process over and over again for the rest of time in order to make a better dog. Right now, you have too many different variations. You have too many issues. And if we can't single this out, we're never really going to be a breed. And what I mean by micromanaging is it really is truly micromanaging, not just saying, okay, yeah, it's a great dog, but it has nice feet. It's a great dog, but he's got a high rear. We have to get to a point to where this dog is a solid all-around dog. It's not a dog where you're finding a true issue or a true flaw. You might not like something, but it's very, very, very key that this animal does not have issues that you're trying to breed out, And we haven't gotten to that point. And I know somebody's going to come on the video, there's no perfect dog. Trust me. I've judged dogs before. They didn't have a noticeable flaw on there. Now, that doesn't mean that they weren't great in every area, but as far as structural and conformation, conformation goes, they were hitting on all cylinders. Sometimes it might be something that you may want a bigger head or you may want a little more of this or a little more of that. That's where preference comes in if it's inside the standard. But, we have to micromanage our decision-making process as judges, as breeders, and as buyers, too, buyers and owners. We can't keep on accepting that the bad bite, it's okay if they have a bad bite, or it's okay, if they have issues with their back or whatever it be, bad feet, that's okay. That is not okay. We have to get to a point to where we really, really, really stress the fact that I want a complete dog. I want a complete dog that can do everything, that can live a long life, that can look like the breed standard is supposed to look, and go from there. If we continue to fall back into the habits of accepting things that should not be accepted, we're going to continue to see our breed go downhill, and at one point, you know, it's going to be a point of no return, which it seems like we're reaching forward, you know, to that point now. So the main thing I'm telling all of y'all is we have to push forward and we have to do the right thing by the breed as far as making the breed, you know, the best it can possibly be to the standard, you know, and not accepting, you know, pet quality flaws as show dog, you know, exceptions. It will not get any better until we do these things, and we have to, you know, we have to eliminate that part. And I know this video sounds like a lot of the other videos, but the truth of the matter is that we have to pound this thing into reality, because if we can't get there, we can never be a breed. You know, it's just that simple. You know, we do see whole classes of good dogs and stuff like that without flaws and issues, and we need to become one of those communities that have dogs that don't have the serious flaws and issues that will affect health or the you know, the confirmation to the breed standard. But until next time, y'all, man, much love. God bless. Peace.